What's up, Teeters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. And oh my God, I got to talk about another unhinged politician that is black. Okay. And this one is just like Jasmine Ratchet Crotchet. He comes from an upper middle class background. Okay. 2-parent home, nice gated suburban area, went to a very nice school. Like, this guy did not come from the hood, but you couldn't tell it the way he act. You can't tell it the way he code switch. Okay. He's a very popular man until you get around the peoples. And then all of a sudden he started, I guess, invoking Martin Luther King and getting a little twang, and then starts yelling and singing and start preaching. Like, dude, he's a hot mess. You know, being a Democrat that's black and a politician, dude, the whole code switching and catering and pandering to other blacks so they can invite you to the cookout that's going to give you a high blood pressure and a heart attack. It's not worth it as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, Justin Pearson, this is who this is. I'm sure many of you have known him from his shenanigans last year, okay? Where we got, I call these the two basketball Americans with their big, huge Karen. They over there, they got expelled from, the House, is it? Or was it the Senate? If you're from Tennessee, let me know in the comments below. But all three of these numbnuts decided to basically protest a meeting or some kind of vote, and they all got expelled. And you know what I'm saying? So this clown is back right here. This one right here is doing the power fist. Okay. This is the meeting. Let me give you some context to this. This guy, Justin Pearson, his brother unalived himself with a pew pew. Okay. Listen, I know you guys are either rolling your eyes or you're laughing right now. I have to say these things because of YouTube. I really want to say the words, but you know, YouTube won't let me. Anyway, so his brother did a pew pew and unalived himself, and he's no longer here. Andrew Palmer had to remind Justin Pearson that, hey, you've been out of work for 4 months. Let me tell you something. We all have had death in our family. All of us. Everybody experienced this, okay? Taking 4 months off is ridiculous, especially if you are an elected politician. Do you think Trump will be allowed to take 4 months off to grieve the death of his family member, including his children? No. So why does this guy right here, Justin Pearson, believe that he is privileged to do so? So it's going to start off from that point where Andrew Palmer is calling Justin Pearson out. Justin Pearson acts like he doesn't have a daddy. He started acting all effeminate. And it kind of escalate upward, and then it just get straight hood. And this guy, now the best thing about this is he knew not to get too close to touch Andrew Palmer because he ain't want that smoke. Let's go ahead and watch this. It's not a long clip. It's about 4 minutes and 36 seconds, but it's still good. Check it out.
And all this, I know every member in this committee's been here this year working. Mm-hmm. During committee, during session, voting on bills.
Yes, sir.
And I know you may have some things going on, but you have not. So mm-hmm. I don't think it's fair for you to come in front of this committee and lecture us on hard work and convictions mm-hmm. and hard work for our committee.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the most important part. Okay. Justin Pearson, okay, the one with the messed up afro, he is against guns. So he wants gun control, as if Tennessee is going to allow gun control. Clown. Anyway, so then you got his amen corner back there revving him up. Tell me something. Oh no, what's going on? It's racism. It's racism. This white supreme piece of I tell you, whitey's always stopping the black man. So they doing all that, getting this guy all gassed up. And it's just ridiculous. Anyway, so they passed it anyway. Cause like for you to sit up here, it's not popular. It's not popular to advocate for gun control in the South. We love our guns down here. Okay. Here in Georgia, we got Constitution carry, baby. And I love it. I really do. So Tennessee is pro gun. Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, we all down here, we are pro-gun. So this clown wants to sit up here and make it personal, all about him. He want to play the victim and somehow include his dead brother in the mix. So that's what this meeting is all about.
So when I understand where you're at and what you're doing and why, but at the end of the day, we've been here working. Mm-hmm. We've been on the House floor voting on mm-hmm. bills. We've taken the tough questions. We've taken the tough votes. Yeah. And we're doing so. Mm-hmm. So I don't think it's fair for you to come here and lecture this committee on hard work mm-hmm. when we've been up here doing the hard work.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Chair Farmer, for your comments. They incense me.
They insist me.
They make me very, very angry.
Very angry.
Very angry. Not just because of the lack of regard, but the disrespect and the same denigrating tone that you used on the State House floor when the vote to expel me happened.
Okay. How dare you hold him accountable for being out of work for 4 months? Now, I don't like when people try to play with my emotions. I don't like when people try to guilt trip me. It doesn't work. Actually, it has the opposite effect. So when you're going to sit here and say, oh, I can't believe it, just makes me angry. Now, he's calm right now, but give it a moment, okay?
It's disrespectful. It's unbecoming, and it's beneath the standard of a person who's supposed to represent in the Tennessee House of Representatives. It is a pathetic excuse for you to not answer the question of why we are doing nothing about the gun violence epidemic than to personally attack me. But let me explain to you what I have been doing, Representative, since you asked. My brother, Temperance Darnell Pearson, one of the loves of my life, passed away from gun suicide on December 1st of 2024. And since that happened, it shattered my family like gun violence has shattered so many families. Shattered my nephew's lives, my mother, my father, my other brothers who are remaining. I buried my brother. I planned for his entire funeral. My fiance made his obituary. I made sure that he was taken care of, even in death. That's what I've been doing. But also, not just that, I went to all of my nephew's schools. I met with their principals and their teachers to ensure that they are okay. I gave them and made sure that they had grief counseling and that they're seeing a psychiatrist. That's what I've been doing.
That's not your job. Where is their mother? Those are not your children. Oh my God,
While you're talking about hard work, you need to realize that our job is not just in this state house with these marble floors. Our jobs are on the streets and in the communities that we serve. And so while you've been here passing bills that have been hurting transgender children, while you've been passing bills that have been hurting the poor, hurting the marginalized, hurting the disenfranchised, while you've been here passing bills that have not ended poverty, while you've been here passing bills that have not helped people who need Medicaid expansion, while you've been
about to see some effeminate behavior. And when you see a man act like this, just yelling, getting all emotional, okay, maybe his father wasn't around, but this is just effeminate behavior, okay? This is something that, we as women would be doing because sometimes we get caught up in our fifis. But when you see a grown man, a grown-ass man, okay, with a lopsided afro, just getting all yelly, getting all emotional, not even paying attention. Like, who is he trying to impress? Oh, I know who he's trying to impress. He's trying to impress his small little group, his cheerleading group that came there with him. Yeah, that's how he's trying to impress. And he's trying to impress the black community who is on their side, the ones that are demon rats, the one who think white man always bad. He's trying to impress them. This man virtue signals so many times, but the code switching is what gets me.
Here, doing the hard work of making sure that our state is not the state that it can be because you have decided.
Representative Pearson.
Reality of our situation is only to be.
So they turn his mic off and he's still talking.
Representative Pearson.
While you've been here doing that, I've been in my community.
Representative Pearson.
Meeting with young people, going to school, registering
Representative Pearson.
Voters. That's what I've been doing. Hard work doesn't just happen with this legislation. It happens.
Representative Pearson.
And if you will, Chairman, just one more minute, because Chairman Former seems to think that he somehow
Representative Pearson.
seems to understand my life better than I do. You
need to understand that hard work isn't just sitting there and shutting up and passing a bill. It's doing the hard work of justice and love and mercy.
Okay.
The voices of the poor and the marginalized, and it's taking your
All right.
and your pain and your heartache, and it's standing in front of people who you know may not like you, standing in front of people who you know will disrespect you, people who you know will talk down to you, and saying in the honor.
This is so unnecessary, and this is so embarrassing, you know, to anybody who is a supporter of Justin Pearson. Like, how unhinged are you as a man? The thing about it is that we all call Jasmine Crockett ratchet and ghetto and this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? And we expect the ratchet and ghetto to act like this, but not in men, not in so-called men. Okay. So this right here is effeminate behavior. It makes me think that the father was hardly around and that he was basically in the company of his emotional mother. He doesn't know how to use his inside voice, and he doesn't have proper decorum. So it's like he is acting unhinged. And everybody's looking at him like, holy smokes. There should be some type of punishment for this, but I don't think it is.
People like my brother, and the other people who have died from gun violence, and the other people who have died from suicide. We need to pass better laws,
Representative Pearson,
and fight for a state where everybody is able to live more freely from the pain of gun violence that me and my family are experiencing. That's what you need to think about, Chairman Paul. Come on. And if you can't think that, learn to shut up.
Why are they clapping?
all right, ladies and gentlemen.
Learn to shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now, this right here, yo, Andrew. Andrew was like, I'm going to sit right here. I'm not even going to move. You're not going to touch me. You ain't going to put your hands on me. And by the way, Justin know what's up. Notice how he's just close enough, but he ain't close enough to put his hands on Andrew. He don't want that smoke. He don't want that smoke. This is just all performative, but I love how he just sit there like, I ain't scared. I'm not bothered either, but I'm definitely not scared. Let's watch.
Hey, Representative Pearson. No, sir. No, sir.
Don't touch him. Do not touch him. Do not touch
I'm
him.
so unbothered.
Don't you ever come out to get my family.
Bye, Barber. Be stuck.
But don't you ever get
Bye, Barber.
Take care of him, Justin. Come on. Come on, Justin. Come on, Justin. You're okay.
We love you. Justin.
Stupid. This was so dumb. I swear. And the guy with the Pepto-Bismol suit just rubbed too close to his face, and that's the only reason why Andrew got up. But this was just effeminate, fatherless behavior. And I really this looks pathetic. And I want to know, why is it Democrats acting like this? Especially with Jasmine and now Justin code switching. Like, what's that all about? And I don't understand why the black community won't call them out on just doing the code switching, but it is what it is. I'm not going to make this video that long. I just wanted, everybody else was talking about it. Some of you was asking me to talk about it. So here you go. Anyway, let me know what you think by leaving a comment below this video. Don't forget to give me a like. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay. Later, taters.